In the last class, we have discussed about the process of fertilization. What is fertilization? The fusion of male and female gametes is known as fertilization. Now, in today's class, let us discuss and come to know about the fruit, right? As in previous class, I have explained you what is a fruit. A fruit is nothing but ripened ovary. The ovary part of the flower will just develop into the fleshy, edible, sweet part known as fruit. And in today's class, we are going to discuss about the false fruit. So what is this false fruit? We are aware of fruits, but what is this false fruit? In a flower, as we know, always the ovary part will develop into the fruit. But in some plants, apart from ovary, few other parts of the flower will develop into the fruit. And such kind of special development from other parts of the flower are known as false fruits. And the example for that you can give is apple and pear. Before that, let us know why even tomatoes, pea and pumpkins are considered as fruit. But still, botanically, we say it comes under vegetables. As these tomatoes, they develop from flower part of the plant. Tomato plant, when they grow, they produce flowers. Later, the flower will develop into tomatoes, and they also contain seeds, and hence they are termed as fruits, but they are categorized under vegetables as we use them as vegetables. And also the pea. In the pea plant, the flower develops into the pea. And also in pumpkins. The pumpkins, hope you have seen the climbers, the creepers, okay? And few are very smaller in size, few are very big, very large, the creepers. So the flower part of the pumpkin plant develops into the pumpkin. And hence, even though we are categorized under vegetables, but when we see botanically or technically also, we can term or categorize as fruits. They are termed as fruits. And how about the vegetables? If any of the other part, they are developed into the edible. Some vegetables are roots. For example, tubers. And also the stem part, we use it as the vegetables. And also the leaf, the spinach, the mint, the curry leaves. You know, the spinach, also the stem, we use as a vegetable. The stem part of the spinach we use as vegetable. And few fruits like tomatoes or pumpkins and fruit, peas, they comes under vegetables as we use them in the category of vegetable. Few vegetables can be consumed raw, and most of the vegetables are cooked. The vegetables which can eat raw are carrot, tomatoes, cucumber, beetroot, etc. And the vegetables which are cooked and they are taken as a diet, chilies, brinjal, etc. So dear students, now let us learn very clearly about the false fruit. The example I have taken here is the apple. This is the longitudinal section of an apple. Let me just explain you the different parts. Apple, it consists of fleshy receptacle, which is edible one, and the seed inside that is called the seed pod, and collectively called stamens. They are attached to the lower part of this apple. Because it is fleshy receptacle or it is developed from the thalamus part, it is known as false fruit. I hope I am clear with this explanation. Let us recall this once. Fruit is a ripened ovary. In the similar way, some vegetables are also categorized into fruits because they are developed from flower part of its plant. The examples are tomato, pea and pumpkin. What is vegetable then? If any of the edible part is developed from the parts like root, stem and leaf, even fruit, they are considered as vegetables. Few vegetables can be eaten raw and some are cooked. The false fruit we have taken example as an apple. Why? Because apple is developed from the thalamus part of the flower, and the ovary will be the small core part inside, and the ovules are found as seeds, and only the few remains of the stamens are attached to the below of the apple. So dear students, watch the video at least 2 to 3 times because there are very new concepts for you, and I hope you have understood. Simultaneously go through the textbooks. If you have any doubt, just call me and clarify your doubts. Meet you in my next video. Thank you, and always make a practice of reading textbook in all the subjects. Be safe and be happy.